Today's workforce demands really high quality office space, but also a very high quality experience. Hybrid working presents a huge challenge to the modern business. This means that they need to be able to deploy smart building technology to maximise their real estate. Smart Spaces is a smart building operating system. We can take every silo system and deliver them onto a common user experience and interface that allows us to improve how your building runs and ultimately create a smart building.
So 22 Bishopsgate, it's at the core of the City of London. AXA IM Alts built and managed the building on behalf of an international consortium of 4 investors. We're 62 stories high. We have nearly 1.25 million square feet of offices. We've got a variety of occupiers in the building, from tech companies, insurance companies, law firms, US law firms, and asset managers. Buildings today have to become somewhere where people want to go and work, where you choose to work. So it has to become a destination. It has to draw you back away from working from home. You need to be environmentally aware. Even down to the individual member of staff wants to know what their impact is today environmentally. So the other part is builder culture. We've provided the front of house amenities and we run special events for our occupiers, just to try and make this a destination, somewhere you really want to come back to. And the smart building is an essential part of meeting all these demands. For us, a smart building is where we can gather all the data from all our assets within the building, which is telling us how the building is performing. And most importantly, putting that into what we call the one pane of glass. It's there, it's in front of you, it's readily, easily accessible and understandable in one format. Working with Smart Spaces, what we've managed to provide is a user platform which is extremely friendly, very simple to operate for our occupiers to enhance their experience at this building.
So this building features mobile access, and that allows us to provide access to the users of the building using their mobile phone. You don't need to go down to security desk to get a plastic pass printed, so it's highly sustainable. And you can also use this mobile pass throughout other spaces in the building, including extend it into your own tenant space. This building features an active commuter park. This is a facility for cyclists, for runners. They have the ability to have a shower, have a locker, and also understand where the spaces are to park their bike and scooter. Once they've parked their bike, they have access to a locker using the Smart Spaces app. This means we can understand where your locker is and how long you've had the locker for, to ensure there's always availability for people within the building. You can unlock the locker with your phone, but you also have the ability to set a PIN from our app so you don't have to take your phone to the shower. The app features the ability to be able to pre-order your lunch or breakfast, and then once you're out, you can collect it at a time that's convenient for you. You also can pay with the app and also have the ability to get discounts and loyalty. Occupiers have the option to use it for even more things. For example, one of the occupiers here, Beazley, have the ability to book a desk, book a meeting room, and they have 160 sensors that monitor every square foot of their office space. So if someone doesn't show up to a meeting room because they decide to have the meeting online, it will release the meeting room back into the inventory. They can also understand which departments require more space, which departments require less space, and constantly optimize the office. The blind control feature allows you to raise or lower the blinds using the Smart Spaces app. Buildings designed to save energy by bringing the blinds down on a warm day. Within the Smart Spaces app, you can raise the blind. If you're trying to do some concentrated work, you can dim the lights above your desk using the Smart Spaces app to create a more intimate working environment. This building features filters that clean the air from outside to make sure you're breathing the healthiest air possible within the building. Smart Spaces allows you to see exactly how healthy the air is by understanding particulate matter, carbon, VOCs, temperature, and humidity. The visitor management feature of Smart Spaces allows you to invite a visitor using the Smart Spaces app, where they are sent an invite including a QR code to access the building, directions to the building, and any other information you think they might find useful. When they arrive at the building, they scan the QR code. This will allow them access into the building, but also notify you of their arrival. Occupiers at 22 Bishopsgate have the ability to have their own branded app. This means they can include features that are dedicated to them, like access to their intranet, access to their internal spaces, desk booking and meter room booking, but the great thing is it's in their own identity.
Beazley are a Lloyd's insurer. We currently employ 1,100 people in the London office. We reside on the 12th and 13th floor of 22 Bishopsgate. So what Beazley have done is partnered with Smart Spaces. We've taken the 22 Bishopsgate app, we've enhanced it with our own app. So thanks to the Beazley app, we've got a single sign-on. As soon as you're an employee and you get your IT credentials, you can download the app and away you go. That means that you can get access into the building, you can get access to a locker, you can book a desk, you can make sure that you've got the meeting rooms booked, you can order catering, you can do all of that. If you lose your phone, your single sign-on, you get a new phone, you can transfer all your credentials over. So having all of these features on one app, it makes it easier, more efficient, quicker, and more secure. One main advantage of having the app is that we can roll that out globally. Our access control, for example, will work in our European offices, and our European colleagues can come over here and get immediate access to all the amenities. And we're not stopping there. We've got some great features such as hospitality ordering for our client meeting rooms, as well as additional features that will allow us to take control over our environment and monitor air quality, air temperature, and optimise our energy use and therefore reduce our carbon footprint.
Smart Spaces is available for both old and new buildings. For old buildings, it's a retrofit, so we have to analyse which equipment you already have, which equipment you need to meet our specification and provide an upgrade specification. For new buildings, it's slightly easier because we can influence which systems go into the building and make sure you can be connected day one. Smart Spaces is a global business operating in 6 continents. Here in London, the birthplace of Smart Spaces, we have over 100 buildings on our operating system. This building in particular is a true inspiration. We have people travel from far and wide to see this building and to understand how we've delivered such an exceptional user experience.
We went out to quite a few app providers, developers out there, and we just felt that Smart Spaces understood everything about our building, about our commitments, about making this building somewhere where the people choose to work. Their innovation and their scope for being able to develop this app further for us as the building grows and our occupants grow and our demands grow on what everybody was expecting from the building and also maybe from our app really led us to selecting Smart Spaces as our provider of our building app.
A smart building is about people, places and technology. Ultimately, the smart building experience we have delivered here makes this a place that people want to be, not have to be.